The age-old debate, Facebook ads or Google ads. Which one is better? Which one is the best for your business to generate leads and sales and really spend your money on? That's what I want to cover today, is the pros and cons of Google ads versus Facebook ads, comparing and contrasting them, and giving you as much information as you can to make the best decision of where you should spend your time and money to get the best return. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Blake Bauer and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Jet Ads, which is a new age ad agency helping businesses get to better results, helping you get 20% better ad results in the next 30 days guaranteed. So if you want help running your Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok, literally whatever channel that you are running ads on, have them all managed under one roof and get better results guaranteed, check the link in the description, apply to work with me and my team, and we'd be happy to see if we're a good fit. And if not, give you a free growth consultation and growth map to see how you can go and get better results with your ads. All right, now, when it comes to Google ads versus Facebook ads, they're very different platforms, obviously. Google is a search engine and Facebook is a social network. But there's pros and cons to each, as they both are very different, again, as ad platforms and how they function. But they both really have some strengths and some weaknesses. So the first strength here, let's focus on Google ads, the pros here and the cons of Google ads. Now, one of the main pros of Google ads is it's super easy to get started. Google ads is super simple, right? The ads and the ad setup is super simple, right? All you have to do is go ahead and find what keywords you want to target, what's related to your business, what area you serve. Especially if you're a local business, it's super easy, right? If you're a roofer, if you're some type of service provider, all you have to do is go ahead and find the keywords that people are searching for roofing services and show up in front of them and write some search ads so that it goes to your website and, set up the tracking or whatever. But all that's pretty simple. Once you get that set up, running and managing the ads is super simple. So first of all, okay, let's go ahead and put simple right here. Okay, so that's the first pro of Google ads. Now the next pro is that it's easy to get results. So similar there, again, because you're searching and getting in front of people that are searching for highly relevant keywords, ultimately that traffic is going to be very qualified, very interested, very bottom of funnel, to use technical terms, which means they're very close to conversion because they're searching for exactly your services or your product. So they're in a mood that's ready to buy. And so as a result, it's typically very easy to get results. So I'm just gonna say easy to results. And so that's what makes Google ads a great platform, especially again for local businesses, service providers. Easy to get results, easy to manage, simple to use, simple to set up. And another strength for Google ads is that they also have the display network. They also have YouTube ads. And so there's a lot more to expand and grow into if you're wanting to target people related to certain interests, related to certain behaviors. Google has so much data as a search platform that it really gives you a lot of optionality when it comes to targeting different users and really getting a lot of impressions, a lot of clicks, and getting in front of a lot of different people in your local area or wherever you're targeting. And so it's great for businesses of all sizes because of the optionality that you have with search, with display, with YouTube. There's so much there in one platform. It makes it really great. So they're just SMBs and enterprises, again, great for both sizes of businesses. Now, the next thing is the cons of Google ads. And these are really the pros of Facebook ads and where Facebook ads shines. And so one is it's hard to scale search ads. And so that might not be something you're considering, but ultimately, especially if you're a service provider in a local area, there's only so many people searching for, roofing services, for example, or your specific product or whatever it is, right? There's only so many people searching for that. And a lot of that search comes from either needing it, which is only a certain amount of people in the market at a certain time, or if you're a product-based business, it comes from other people making people aware of that product and then again, needing that product at that time. So it doesn't scale, which makes it a big con of Google ads. That's one of the biggest challenges there, which is typically why Google ads is ran in conjunction with Facebook ads, as Facebook ads is the main awareness generation mechanism and Google ads is the main conversion or bottom of funnel capture mechanism for interested users and people searching for specific things. So you might be saying, what about display and YouTube? And both are good, but display is typically a weak performing campaign when it comes to generating high quality leads or conversions. And YouTube is highly technical. So it's not easy to get into YouTube ads and actually to run good YouTube ads that convert. Facebook ads is much easier when it comes to actually creating creatives that convert people. So for that reason, it's another con. So YouTube is very technical. So those are the main cons and pros that I see in Google Ads. And now for Facebook ads, let's get into the pros and cons of Facebook ads. Now, the first pro is that it is very scalable, and that's typically the platform you're going to see e-commerce brands, drop shippers, people that are scaling countrywide typically use Facebook ads. And the reason for that is you can really hone in on the actual creative piece there. And when you get an ad unit that works extremely well, it's a lot easier to put a lot of spend behind that and get it in front of more people versus Google Ads, because there's only a certain amount of people searching for keywords. So it's very scalable. And to my point previously, another pro of Facebook ads is that you can actually get creative, right? You can beat your competitors by honing in more on your actual ad creative, images, video ads, right? Getting just really outside of the box and thinking of new ways to hook your potential customer and differentiate yourself. And that gives you a really good competitive edge for people starting to search for your brand name, people starting to engage with your socials, and for people starting to look at you as the leading expert and wanting to actually engage with them. And another pro of Facebook ads, as Facebook ads does include Facebook ads and Instagram ads, right? Also known as like Meta, the overall like Meta network. You build a following, right? And so I think that's why a lot of businesses really like Facebook ads as well, is because if you use Facebook or Instagram, right, you do build that following. You're getting your page in front of more people, which means people are going to ultimately maybe follow you, check out the rest of your content, and it builds like that kind of network effect, which you don't get with Google ads because it's just a search campaign and capturing traffic. You do get that with, say, YouTube ads, but with Facebook ads, you do get that. And people use Instagram and Facebook a lot more familiar with that. And it's typically easier to get results from like a social network, again, versus YouTube, easier to get on those platforms. So it does help build that following there and can build that long-term brand equity. And the last pro of Facebook ads is you do get more impressions and a cheaper cost per click typically on Facebook ads. And that's because as it operates as a social network, it's putting your ads in front of a lot of different people. And typically what we see is the best to target is interest stacks or even broad targeting, which means you're going to get a lot of impressions, and Facebook is going to optimize that to get a relatively good cost per click. It's not going to be anywhere comparable to Google ads, where you might see upwards of 10% as a cost per click, or a CTR, and a more expensive cost per click because the traffic is more valuable. On Facebook, you're typically going to see a lower CTR, closer to 1%, with a cost per click closer to like $1, $2, somewhere in that range, which makes it a cheaper option to get more impressions, right? More clicks, more total traffic. However, like I said, that's going to be of less quality typically versus a Google ads. So more eyeballs. Now the cons of Facebook ads are also numerous, and there's some cons there for sure. And the first one being it's very technical, it's very complex, especially for beginners to get into, and reading the data especially. So setting up the ads is a lot more complex. You have to have creatives ready to go. You have to have images or videos. You have to write good copy, write good headlines. It is a lot more getting to the grassroots of what it means to be an advertiser and to advertise, to hook attention properly, retain that attention, get that CTA there so they click off, go to the website, and then convert. It's a lot more technical to get all those pieces right than Google ads. And it's also a lot more hard to read the data. So to actually get the right column set up and structure so that you can look at the data and say, okay, my ads look good, but the conversion rate on the website isn't very good. And being able to know and differentiate, what is a good ROI versus a bad ROI, and understanding your metrics across the funnel make it a lot harder to run Facebook ads. And the last con, as I alluded to as well on there, is it's harder to get results, especially for local businesses. It does require a lot more investment to learn the platform, and there's a lot more moving pieces, a lot more moving parts to get right. And you can get really bogged down in like the technicalities of it, right? So you have to figure out ad creative and then the copy and the headline and the right audience targeting and get all those pieces right with the right landing page to actually get great results, which makes it more scalable because there's more opportunity there to try to work things and really put that time in to get things to optimize and convert really well. But it's also just makes it a pain to get working, especially if it's not like something you're doing full time. So for that reason, that's a big con for Facebook ads. So, all right, so zooming out here, we can see pros and cons to each. And this is where I'm just going to be real with you and just kind of speak to you as if you're, a couple different scenarios of business owner, right? So you can see Facebook has more opportunity for scale if you are ready to take things up a notch and really grow your business quickly. But there is a lot of investment that goes into Facebook ads that you might not be ready for. And so Facebook ads, I would only take that on if you are willing to invest into the technicalities of creative, understanding advertising, testing new angles, new copy, new images all the time. That's where I would look to put your time. If you're ready to scale, and that's typically where you use an agency, is Facebook ads, especially because of the technicalities of it and the difficulty to run it. Google ads, if you're a local business, a local service provider, start with Google ads. Even if you're a larger established business, I would say start with Google ads if people are searching for your product. If they're not, then you might need to start with Facebook ads, but Google ads is a great place to start. You can still get an agency to help manage your Google ads, of course, because it is technical and there is some time that goes into setting it up, of course, and managing and monitoring it, but it's a lot less complicated and a great place to start to get some early wins and push your overall return. And maybe that's all you need, year on year, is to get, consistent leads coming in. And so Google is a great place to do that. So both have their pros and cons. Hopefully this helped kind of break those down and demystify. Thanks so much for watching the video. Again, if you're a business owner wanting help with your Facebook ads or Google ads and you want 20% better results on your ad performance in the next 30 days, check the links in the description, apply to work with me and my team. Happy to chat, see if you're a good fit. And if not, give you that free strategy growth map showing you how you can get better results over the next few months. Thanks so much for your time. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope to see you in another one very soon. Have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.